Good morning, my beautiful friend. This is a sacred moment, a moment just for you. As the sun rises and a new day unfolds, you are given a gift beyond measure, the gift of life, the gift of possibility, the gift of creation. Every morning is a new beginning, a blank canvas upon which you can paint the colors of your desires, your dreams, and your intentions. And in these quiet morning hours, before the world begins its rush, before obligations come knocking, you have the extraordinary opportunity to align yourself with peace, to center yourself in love, and to open your heart to the infinite abundance of the universe. When you begin your day with meditation and affirmations, you are not just performing a ritual, you are planting seeds into the fertile soil of your mind. Those seeds, when nurtured, will blossom into experiences that reflect joy, health, prosperity, and love. Meditation is the way you listen, and affirmations are the way you speak. Meditation opens the channel to the wisdom of life, and affirmations declare with power what you choose to create within that channel. Together they are the dance of receiving and giving, of surrender and command, of silence and sound. Close your eyes for a moment, if you will, and take a deep breath with me. Inhale slowly, deeply filling your lungs with fresh life, and exhale gently, releasing all tension. Again, breathe in peace and breathe out worry. Feel the rhythm of your breath, guiding you back home to yourself. As you breathe, feel your body softening, your mind calming, your heart opening. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are whole here. The morning is the most powerful time to practice, for the mind is still tender from rest, not yet clouded by the noise of the day. In this tender openness, you can sow new beliefs, new patterns, new truths. Affirmations spoken in the morning are like sunlight on seeds, awakening them, encouraging them to grow strong and steady. When you say, "I am worthy," your entire being listens. When you say, "I am healthy," your cells awaken to that truth. When you say, "I am loved and loving," your energy vibrates in harmony with that reality. Every thought you think is an affirmation, whether you realize it or not. Every statement you make about yourself and your life is a command to the universe. So why not choose thoughts and words that uplift, empower, and heal? Imagine standing before a mirror each morning, looking into your own eyes, and saying, "I love you. I really love you." At first it may feel unusual or even uncomfortable, but keep going. The part of you that has longed to hear those words will soften. The part of you that has doubted will begin to trust. The part of you that has felt unworthy will start to bloom. Loving yourself is the foundation for all change. When you love yourself, you naturally choose thoughts, habits, and actions that support your well-being. Meditation allows you to quiet the chatter of the mind, to go within and touch the stillness at your core. It is in that stillness that you connect with the infinite intelligence that created you. There in the silence, you remember that you are more than your fears, more than your doubts, more than your past. You are a divine expression of life itself. Life breathes you, sustains you, and flows through you. When you meditate each morning, you attune yourself to this flow, and life becomes easier, smoother, more harmonious. Some mornings you may feel restless. Some mornings your mind may resist the quiet. That is all right. Be gentle with yourself. Meditation is not about silencing the mind by force. It is about observing with compassion, letting thoughts drift by like clouds in the sky. When you notice your mind wandering, simply bring it back with love. Say to yourself, "I return to my breath. I return to my center. I return to peace." And after this sweet communion in silence, affirmations become the natural next step, for in the quiet you have cleared away the clutter. In the silence you have opened the soil. Now it is time to plant your intentions. Speak them with conviction, with love, with joy. Say, "Today I choose peace." Say, "Today I choose love." Say, "Today I welcome abundance into every area of my life." Feel the truth of these words vibrating through you. Feel them sinking into the deepest parts of your being, transforming your beliefs, reshaping your experiences. Every affirmation is a declaration of your power as a creator. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not bound by the past. You are not trapped by old stories. In this very moment, you can choose a new story. You can affirm, "I am free." You can affirm, "I am open to miracles." You can affirm, "Everything I need comes to me at the perfect time and in the perfect way." The more you speak these truths, the more your subconscious accepts them, and soon they become the very lens through which you see life. Think of the morning as the doorway to the day. If you walk through with fear, the day will reflect fear. If you walk through with gratitude, the day will reflect gratitude. Affirmations are the key that unlocks the door of your choosing. When you begin your morning with love, with peace, with joy, your entire day follows that current. You may be wondering, how do I know what affirmations to say? Begin with the ones that bring you the most comfort and strength. Begin with I am safe, all is well in my world. Begin with I am healthy, whole and complete. Begin with I deserve love, joy, and prosperity. And let them evolve as you evolve. Trust your inner wisdom to guide you. Remember, words have creative power. Every word you speak is energy. Speak gently to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Speak encouragingly to yourself. Imagine speaking to a beloved child. How would you guide them? How would you comfort them? How would you inspire them? Speak to yourself in that same tender way, for you are just as deserving. As you move through your day, after your meditation and affirmations, hold on to the energy you created in the morning. When challenges arise, return to your breath. When doubts creep in, return to your affirmations. Repeat them silently. If you must, whisper them if you need to. Sing them if your heart desires. These words are your companions, your allies, your reminders of who you really are. Each day, with practice, your life begins to shift. Old patterns dissolve. New opportunities appear. Relationships grow deeper. Your body feels lighter, healthier. Prosperity flows more easily. And most importantly, you begin to live from a place of love, rather than fear. That is the true miracle of morning meditation and affirmations. They awaken you to the love that has always been within you. Gratitude is another beautiful practice to add to your mornings. After your meditation, after your affirmations, pause and give thanks. Give thanks for your breath, for your body, for the roof over your head, for the opportunities waiting to meet you today. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. The more you give thanks, the more the universe gives you to be thankful for. If ever you feel resistance, if your mind tells you this is silly, or your heart feels heavy, be gentle. That resistance is only the echo of old beliefs. Do not judge yourself. Do not push yourself. Simply return to the practice, again and again, with love. Over time, the resistance softens, the doubts fade, and the truth shines brighter. Affirm to yourself now, every day I am growing. Every day I am healing. Every day I am becoming more of who I truly am. And know that this is so. Life supports you in every possible way. The very universe desires your success, your joy, your fulfillment. You are not alone. You are guided. You are loved. You are cherished. When you meditate, you feel this guidance. When you affirm, you claim this love. Together they weave a life of beauty, harmony, and abundance. So tomorrow morning when you wake, before you reach for your phone, before you dive into tasks, pause, place your hand over your heart, breathe deeply, enter the stillness, affirm your truth, begin your day with love, and watch how life responds. Morning meditation and affirmations are not just practices, they are a way of living. They are the language of self-love, the art of conscious creation, the daily choice to honor your worthiness. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes, until love is your default, peace is your habit, and joy is your foundation. Say it with me now. I am love. I am peace. I am abundant. I am whole. Today I create a beautiful day. And so it is. As you open yourself to these practices, you will notice subtle yet profound shifts. Perhaps you will find that conversations feel lighter, that problems seem less overwhelming, that solutions come more easily. You may notice your body respond with greater vitality, your mind responding with greater clarity, and your heart respond with greater openness. What once felt like heavy burdens begin to dissolve, for you are carrying yourself differently. You are carrying yourself with love. The beauty of beginning your mornings in this way is that it sets the rhythm of the entire day. Just as a musician tunes their instrument before a concert, you tune your mind and spirit before stepping into the world. And when you are tuned to harmony, you cannot help but play a beautiful melody throughout the hours ahead. There may be days when you forget, when you rush into tasks, without pausing for your meditation or affirmations. Do not criticize yourself for these moments. Criticism closes the heart, while compassion opens it. Instead, simply notice, smile gently at yourself, and return to the practice the next morning, or even later in the day, if you wish. The morning is powerful, yes, but any moment can be a beginning. Every breath you take is an invitation to return to peace, to return to love. As you sit in meditation, you may feel a connection with something greater than yourself, a soft whisper that reassures you, a sense of presence that embraces you. Some call it spirit, some call it life, some call it source. Whatever name feels right for you, trust that it is real, trust that it is loving, trust that it is always guiding you toward your highest good. You do not need to have all the answers, you need only to open, to listen and to trust. Affirmations then become your way of answering back. They are your yes to life. They are your declaration that you are ready to receive, ready to grow, ready to live fully. They are not demands, they are invitations, and the universe, ever loving, responds to your invitations with grace. When you affirm health, imagine your body glowing with vitality. When you affirm prosperity, imagine doors opening and opportunities flowing toward you with ease. When you affirm love, imagine yourself surrounded by warmth, kindness, and compassion. Let your imagination picture imagine all the hello. The more vividly you see it, the more deeply you feel it, the more naturally it manifests. Perhaps as you practice, you will create your own affirmation. They will come to you like gifts. A simple sentence will arise in your mind, gentle, reassuring, powerful. Write them down if you like. Speak them often. Let them become the rhythm of your thoughts. Your affirmations are your sacred poetry, your love letters to yourself. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. Just as a stream shapes a stone over time, your repeated thoughts shape your reality. Even if at first an affirmation feels unfamiliar, keep repeating it. Your mind listens, your heart listens, your body listens. With patience and love, it becomes your truth. Some mornings you may feel joyous, ready to affirm with enthusiasm. Other mornings you may feel weary, heavy, perhaps even hopeless. On those mornings, affirmations are even more important. Speak them gently, like a soft hand on your shoulder. Whisper them if you must. Breathe them if you cannot speak them aloud. Let the words be soothing, comforting, healing. Remember that you are not broken. You may have wounds, but you are not broken. You may have fears, but you are not weak. You may have doubts, but you are not unworthy. You are a whole beautiful being, learning, growing, unfolding. Meditation helps you remember this truth, and affirmations help you live it. In the stillness, you reconnect with your essence. In your affirmations, you declare your direction. One is the inward journey, the other is the outward expression. Together they create a circle of balance, a dance of Kemingdaming. As the sun rises each morning, it does not question its worth, it does not hesitate or doubt, it simply shines, bringing light to the world. And so it is with you. You are here to shine, to love, to grow, to contribute your unique light. Meditation helps you remember your light, and affirmations help you express it boldly and beautifully. When you begin each day in this way, you gradually learn that peace is not something you chase, but something you choose. Love is not something you beg for, but something you embody. Abundance is not something you struggle for, but something you allow. Your mornings become sacred, and your life becomes a reflection of that sacredness. Each breath you take in meditation is a reminder of the gift of life flowing through you. You do not command your heart to beat, you do not order your lungs to fill, yet that constantly, faithfully, life sustains you without you having to control it. When you sit quietly each morning, you can feel that rhythm, that trust, that infinite intelligence that is always present. It reminds you that you are supported, that you are never alone, that there is a force greater than you working in harmony with you. As you whisper your affirmations into the silence, imagine them like gentle ripples spreading across a still lake. The ripples travel outward, touching everything, reaching places you cannot yet see. Your words have energy, your thoughts have energy, and this energy shapes the world around you. Every time you affirm love, you are not only shaping your own experience, you are sending love into the world. Every time you affirm peace, you are contributing peace to the collective. Every time you affirm abundance, you open a channel through which prosperity can flow. Not only to you, but to others as well. Some people may wonder how simple words can create change, yet notice how a harsh word can wound, how a kind word can heal, how a gentle word can soothe. Words matter. They have always mattered. When spoken with intention, with feeling, with faith, they become a creative force. Affirmations are simply words chosen with love, spoken with consistency, and lived with trust. Morning is such a sacred threshold. The light is new, the air is fresh, and your mind is uncluttered. It is in these moments that you can choose the tone of your day. Imagine waking up and immediately affirming, I welcome this day with joy. I am open to all the good that is waiting for me. I deserve to experience love, peace, and prosperity today. These simple words align your mind and spirit with a higher vibration, and life begins to respond in kind. Sometimes you may feel that life has been unfair or difficult. Old memories may surface, fears may linger, doubts may whisper. Meditation and affirmations are not about ignoring these feelings, they are about transforming them. In meditation, you allow those feelings to arise, you watch them without judgment, and you let them pass. In affirmations, you declare a new truth that gently dissolves the old one. If you once believed you were not enough, you now affirm, I am more than enough. If you once believed love was out of reach, you now affirm, love flows freely into my life. If you once believed prosperity was scarce, you now affirm, there is an abundance of all good things, and I receive them now. Think of your mind as a garden. Old beliefs are like weeds that may have been planted long ago, perhaps by others, perhaps by painful experiences. Meditation is the practice of pulling those weeds up with kindness, and affirmations are the practice of planting new flowers, strong and beautiful. With daily care, your garden grows lush, vibrant, alive with possibility. Do not feel pressured to meditate for long hours, or repeat hundreds of affirmations at once. A few moments of sincere stillness, a few sentences of loving truth, are enough to shift your energy. What matters most is consistency. Just as you would water a plant each day, you nourish your mind and spirit each morning. Over time, the results become undeniable. There will be mornings when you wake with joy already in your heart, and mornings when you wake feeling heavy or uncertain. On the joyful mornings, meditation and affirmation steepen your joy. On the heavier mornings, they remind you of your strength, your resilience, your power to choose again. In either case, you are always supported. Your body also responds to the energy of your will. As you affirm health, your cells listen. As you affirm vitality, your organs respond. As you affirm balance, your entire system aligns. Speak to your body lovingly. I thank you for carrying me. I thank you for healing me. I thank you for being my companion in this journey of life. Your body hears you. Your body thrives on love. Each morning you practice, you are not just preparing for the day, you are preparing for a lifetime. You are shaping a mindset that will carry you through challenges with grace, through change with ease, and through success with humility. You are teaching yourself to live from love rather than fear, from faith rather than doubt, from abundance rather than scarcity. Time you will see that the practice extends far beyond the morning. You may find yourself pausing in the middle of the day to breathe, to return to your center. You may find affirmations arising spontaneously as reminders. I am safe, I am capable, I am loved. You may find yourself responding to others with more kindness, more patience, more compassion. And all of this flows naturally from the seeds you plant in your. The practice is simple, but its effects are profound. What begins as a few minutes of quiet breathing and positive words blossoms into a life of peace, love, and fulfillment. What begins as a morning ritual becomes a way of being, and as you nurture this way of being, life mirrors it back to you in endless ways, through opportunities, relationships, health, and joy. So, as you rise each morning, remember that you hold the power to shape your day, your thoughts, your life. With meditation, you return to your inner stillness. With affirmations, you declare your truth. Together, they awaken the love, peace, and abundance that already live within you. You are not limited by your past. You are not bound by fear. You are a magnificent creator, worthy of every good thing life has to offer. Step into each day with courage, with gratitude, with joy, and let your mornings become the foundation of a beautiful, empowered, and love-filled life.